Hi guys, Owen Davies here from Golfshake.com, and in my hands today I've got some new irons from TaylorMade. Now these are part of the P700 lineup that's been so successful for them over the last 12 months or so. And they've actually got two new models, but I've got the P790 here, they've got a P730 as well, which is an all-out blade. And they obviously match into the P750s and P770s. Now, these very much look like a blade, which is quite unusual because they're actually a bigger head than the P750s and P770s. And actually the P name comes from the P730, 750, 770, 790, comes from the blade length. So that tells you straight away, P790 is a bigger blade length, a bit easier to hit and a bit more help for you there. And this actually fits into a range of 7 irons from TaylorMade. Which is a lot, but I'll talk on that in a little bit after I've hit these for the first time. So just having a look at them first for straight away, you can see on the back of them, they very much look like a blade. There's no cavity in there. And the reason for that is because they're a hollow construction. Very much something manufacturers are keen to do right now is create hollow irons and really generate some extra forgiveness, but also speed for you. So I'm just putting the 9 iron down here straight away. And you can see it's actually quite chunky. There's quite a thick top line on there, quite a bit of help. Going to give it a hit. Okay, so nice high ball flight, pretty easy to hit there, but also nice and soft. And that's because this is a forged head. So it's quite unusual to get quite a chunky iron like this, but with a forged head. And what they've done, TaylorMade, is they've actually created some new technology to allow them to do this, and it's called speed foam. So, as I said, this is hollow. When you do that, normally you have to have a lot of thick metal in there, really to help support the face, otherwise it just collapses. And what they've done is created speed foam technology, and they've actually got, you can see at the end, there's a screw in the toe. They've injected some foam, it expands, and it acts in 2 ways. So, first up, it supports the face, allowing them to create a 1.75 millimeter face, so a real thin face, and that allowed it to flex a bit more and generate some more ball speed. Just going to hit this, give this another hit. So I'm onto the 7 iron now. Again, you can see that quite thick top line, quite a rounded toe, really quite confidence inspiring. Okay, lovely feel, very easy to hit. And they have a great sound as well, and that again is because of the memory, the speed foam in there. If you don't put speed foam, if you don't fill a cavity like this with some sort of dampening, and you often see the badges of manufacturers on the back in a cavity, if you don't do that, the irons frankly sound awful. They sound tinny, not very nice at all. So acts in 2 ways, the speed foam. Really helps them support this very, very thin face and helps them create a great sound. So I'm just going to go up to the 5 iron now. And give this one a hit. And this is the true test of this iron, really. It's very much designed, you know, for a set. You can obviously buy them in a set on their own, the 9 irons in there, pitching wedges in there, but you can also mix and match. So if you're a fan of the P750 or the P770 and you're looking for a little bit of help at the top end, it could be that this P790 really fits in well. And you will have seen it in some of the tour players' bag. I think Dustin Johnson had one in play earlier this year. So again, quite chunky. I mean, looks fantastic coming out the bag, looks fantastic on the back, but when you put the club down, you can see there's a lot of help there. It really is quite a thick, chunky top line. Going to give it a go. Okay, caught that one a bit heavy. Got a nice ball flight though, still went forward. Just going to hit another one. See if I can catch one properly this time. Okay, nice. Much better ball flight there. Okay, you can see they're very easy to hit, and part of the reason for that is not only this this face, this extra construction, the weight being moved back because of the hollow construction, it's also they've put a bit of tungsten in there, not a cheap material, but they've put a bit of tungsten in there really to help you. A lot of manufacturers doing this now, using this material really allows them to move the centre of gravity over towards the centre of the club a bit more and a bit further back and get the ball flight a bit higher. So really interesting offering from TaylorMade this. As I said, it fits into a line of 7 irons, so for 2018. So it's going to be quite a complex offering, but the reason I don't think that's a bad thing, I mean, you know, TaylorMade have often been criticised, and some of the manufacturers have been criticised in the past for bringing out too many driver models too quickly. But I think having a lot of iron models in a range is a really great thing. I think for you, the consumer, it offers a lot of choice. Each model does a different thing, so all the emphasis then becomes down to you as a consumer to go and get fitted, speak to your PGA Pro, and really look at how you can maybe mix and match some of these irons into your set, and actually you'll be able to create some areas where the gapping's a lot better at the top end of the set, and also really get some help in that top end to help you perform better. So definitely worth speaking to your PGA Pro, going to a TaylorMade fitting day, looking at these different iron models. They've got the M1, M2 in there, as well as all these P700 models, and working out how they can work best for you. Guys, if you like the look of these, if you've tried them before, maybe you've got the P770s in the bag and you might want to put these at the top end, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Please don't forget to comment below. If you've got any questions, we'll do our best to answer them as well. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And also, if you haven't already, we appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.